Sign me up.
And you don't know what you're going to be or exactly until like you get the following email. So there's always this sense of, like, suspense and excitement myself. So when you guys found,
and I told everybody about what you did. People around the world donated. So now you don't have to worry about sleeping out on the streets anymore. You can buy your own home.
I can't believe this is happening to me. God bless you.
so when you guys got your script for this one specifically, because I really want to talk about this one specifically. You guys killed it. You guys, no joke. I'm getting the bumps again. I promise you.
Oh,
Oh my God. You all had me in tears, but let's get there. Okay. When you got the script for this one, what was it like for each of you? You can tell me, reading it, and what did you think? What were your initial maybe butterflies? What were you thinking?
You want to go first?
I think the hardest thing for me was crying. They wanted me to cry in the last part, and I don't think I really did. But you know, I think I got some emotion about it.
No, it was there. It was. You didn't have to cry. You know, it was like.
I was kind of worried about that because I'm not good at crying on camera.
Right, as an actor, sometimes that could be a little nerve-wracking. Ayana,
yeah, like the expectations, you know, versus what do you have at the moment? Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, for me personally, just getting the script is kind of the same process. Just like, what's my purpose in this script? Like, why am I here? Like, what's my intention? And then right away I saw, you know, this very warm, giving, sweet person who, you know, you see other people walking past this guy and it was like, no, I'm going to be different, you know, or I want to show him that I appreciate him. And so, you know, it started in that very beginning of like, I'm going to help you out. And then realizing later on when he does that, it's just like, I had a good feeling about him already. Like, and I knew. So it's like putting those pieces together. Like, that's the type of character that I want to bring to the set. So understanding just my role in that was probably the most important. And then, kind of like that part whenever he gives me the ring, it's kind of like that, oh my God, you know, it's like kind of so like really, really getting into that moment of like, because as an actor, I know that part's coming, but as the character, I have to be like, I don't know what's about to happen. You know, I have to just toss it aside and just.
I thought that reaction when I walked into your office was perfect. Like, what?
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing here? Like, I saw you on the street. Like, what are you doing in my office place? I don't know if I can help you. And so it's like, yeah, like really tossing it away as if that's not about to happen, and just seeing that ring and giving that ring value. Who gave me that ring? Why? You know, has this been the first time I lost it? And I kind of wrote that. I've dropped it, but I've, you know, thankfully have noticed when I've dropped it sooner. So this is the one time it slipped off my finger and I have no idea where it is. But yet here he was, this guy in shining armor, but also, you know, some homeless clothes. You know, it's like in disguise, this shiny knight comes and gives me my ring back. And it's just, I really had to really believe that, you know, he did that for me and what that meant. So yeah.
It was lovely. And the message, of course, we know Dhar Mann videos are going to have that message. We just know. And just to be able to see each of you follow through with that message, because Keith, when you were in the pawn shop over there, first I thought, Ayana, you were going to be working there. I'm like, damn, he found her.
Like, really? You about to sell off my ring?
I was like, oh. And like to be presented in those circumstances, if you know, thankfully, you know, but somebody in that position to be presented with that much money before you, and for that, you know, Keith, what was going through your mind? Like, perhaps for you, like, how did you justify that? Like, it was done so beautifully. I was with you for the ride, so tell me more.
I think it was really done well with the editing. I mean, he pretty much showed, you know, me looking at the ring, and you can kind of read what's going through my mind. And, you know, I mean, that's a trick with making these things work. I mean, it's a lot of good editing and camera work.
Hey, give yourself some credit though, Keith. You had to give them something to edit. You had to give
Ayana, thank you.
Together. I had to step in on your behalf, Keith, because he did that. Now, I'm telling you guys, like, I knew the end of this, like what was gonna happen by the end of this video. But watching you, I was like, he's about to sell my ring. He's about to sell my ring right now. Like I was so like,
$4,000.
I knew what was gonna happen. We filmed the whole thing, but in that moment, I was like, "Oh, he's about to sell this! Wow, wow!" Like I really so pulled in by that, Keith. It was great. It was amazingly done. That was so good. Yeah.
Because of course you weren't there in that piece.
I hadn't seen that part. Yeah.
Don't know how it's going to be executed, how it's going to be pieced together. So you
Oh,
are the audience in those moments.
I really was.
Yes, I
That was
agree.
so good. Yeah.
I agree. In those moments, you're like, wait a minute, those are the pieces I didn't see, and like how it comes together. I
Yeah.
think that's the strength of all of his videos, Dhar Mann. You know, it's just like we ourselves being in it, we're still surprised. We're still in shock.
Yes. It was so awesome. Just blown away by the work and like everything behind the scenes, stuff you don't see, just seeing it all come to light. It's just really beautiful. And it's just I feel grateful, like, just like seeing it all come together. It's just like I'm grateful for these people who trusted me to carry this project and see it through to the end. And then also I love looking at the comments, like watching the videos and seeing all the fans and the supporters just like really pour out that support of like, Dhar Mann, this is the best video yet, or Dhar Mann, like that really touched me. Like that's the stuff that's really amazing, because it really does impact people in a very positive and encouraging way. So I love it. I love the message too. So
And worldwide, it's like not just one culture, not just one type of people. It's like everybody. It's like everybody can get behind this bandwagon and like root for their people and see how like we learn our lessons and how they can learn and buy us. That is like incredible what he created.
10 billion viewers so far.
Hey, how many?
To 11.
How many?
11 billion. Okay, I'm a little behind.
Yeah. Yes.
Billion with a B.
Amazing. Amazing. So amazing.
That's insane.
So, oh my gosh, I still have like so many questions about this video. I really do, because to do the GoFundMe, like that idea, right? Like how many people would think to do that, right? And what a message that like, it can be bigger than us. And that so many people came in and supported. And we have stories in real life where, people support and that's why GoFundMe is so big.
Yeah.
So what was it like for you to have all that cash?
Let me keep it. Shouldn't get to keep the ring either.
And you were so nonchalant. You're like, here. I was like,
Easy go.
I guess in my world, I was used to that type of money, but I was happy to give it to him.
It would have been a nice weekend in Vegas. But
Right.
Well, what a message, I think, and you both supported that beautifully. It's like, do right, and right is done unto you. And that is so beautiful. You guys, I kid you not. It was spectacular to watch.
And it was cool. Yeah. And that was I think that's probably my first role doing like a based on a true story. I mean, I feel like a lot of stuff can be influenced by life, but knowing that this is a real story and this really was someone's experience, like it made it that much cooler, to really live and embody. So yeah.
Wait, it was?
Well, at the beginning it said based on a true story, and so I was like, oh my God,
I was already tearing up and couldn't read. I don't know. Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go back. I missed that.
It's at the very beginning, like the very, very beginning. The very beginning. It's based on true story. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that threw me off. I must have missed that. Now that makes it.
You're good.
Because it's like people really do these sorts of things.
Yeah, this is a real story. Like someone, and I mean, we do a lot of fantastical experiences and scenarios that have the essence of real life experiences. So it's not too, past the realm of reality, stuff that we're doing. Because a lot of the Dhar Mann situations is like, oh my God, they know a friend. Like I remember that wedding one that I did where, the mother-in-law was like basically pushing me out of the way because she felt her son needed to be with so-and-so. I mean, so many people in the comments were like, oh my God, that happened to me. Me and my husband broke up because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like real life experience. Like people really go through this stuff. So even though it's a fantastical experience, it has some common roots and some truth to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Keith, were you gonna say something?
I was wondering which one of your videos I should really check out because I haven't had time to watch all 200
Of what?
of the Dhar Mann things you did. What's one of your better ones?
Yeah,
I love the one we did with the pizza. I really do.
You got to have some other ones that I can watch.
It's like, I want to see all of them.
Right.
They all have been really like touching because, again, everything we're talking about, the message is, and I think one of the ones where I'm making the cookies with my stepdaughter and I get yelled up by the real mom. That one just got reviewed by SSS Sniper Wolf on YouTube.
Oh,
So Keith, if you don't know, she's like a huge mega YouTuber, like millions of fans on par with Dhar Mann, and she does these little like Dhar Mann like reviews of the videos. So she reviewed it, and it's just so funny the elements she adds to it. So that one has gotten more play in the last week because of her review, her commentary.
Oh, nice.
We shot that last year, I want to say. So it's nice that they keep coming back somehow, which is like so cool. So that one's very top of mind. And then the other ones I can't speak of yet because they're not out yet. And
Gotcha.
Max respect for that creative process. We can't spill the beans on anything quite yet. But I'm excited for some of the ones coming out.
Yeah, no, likewise for me. I feel like one that I recently have done, like I feel like that has been I'm excited about it because it's a deeper level than I've ever gone with Dhar Mann. So it's like it's gonna take me to that much. Like I got to exercise and play on a whole nother level than I had been doing with Dhar Mann. So it was really fun to stretch myself. So I'm excited for when that one comes out. Because like I said, it really did move me, and I really think it's gonna have a lasting impression and impact on other people too. So yeah, I'm excited.
How fulfilling it, like how satisfying is that for us as actors, as individuals? I mean, it's like it checks so many boxes for us. It really does.
To be able to play, to enjoy, to have a good time, to just do your art and just love it. And I mean, it's not all sunshines and roses. Of course there's those moments where you're just like, am I even worth anything right now? Like, what am I doing? Should I even be pursuing this? All of that's real and valid. But I just feel like with the Dhar Mann community and family, I've just received nothing but love and encouragement and a lot of validation, in times where maybe I feel, so about my work. So yeah.
So true. Sometimes you could be having a really difficult day as an actor. I mean, as a human. So of course we're all humans, but as an actor, there's this layer of like rejection that most people don't deal with on a daily basis.
Okay. Say that again.
Sometimes it all piles up in the same week, right?
You know it, Keith, right? And you're like, okay, what else?
It's like nothing's happening this week.
Exactly. It's just like if one thing happens, okay, everything else piles on. It's just like, what happened those 2 weeks where I was doing absolutely nothing? It's time to space it out. But no. We're gonna throw it all on the same week.
Day. How about the same day? And you have to like decline something. You're like, wait a minute. Again, I've been free the last how many days? Because I'm double booked. It's like the worst feeling. Or when you take a vacation, right? When you go away, and it's like, oh, are you available? You're like,
oh my gosh,
I'm out of the city.
We're gonna cancel the trip to Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii! I love Hawaii. I'm gonna go there soon. After COVID gets better. I want to go.
Talk about that for a second, because we know that 2020 has been 2020, and most of us don't need to say much else about that. But the year 2020, do you understand what that means?
Yeah, we viral, we spin. We viral, we spin. We viral.